YouTube viewers, Rectangular back with another haul video. This time we've got a couple of loose Marvel Legends. On the left we have Constrictor from the Terrax wave, and on the right we have the Neoclassic Iron Man from the Epic Heroes wave, both from Hasbro. Now, I originally had the entire Epic Heroes wave that I pre-ordered and had the case, which I ended up only keeping the Doctor Doom, and I believe I kept the Punisher as well, and then I went back and bought all the rest of the figures in the wave. Let's see, I got the Mystique mint on card and a second Doctor Doom mint on card, and then everything else has been loose. So it's kind of funny that I initially didn't need or want those figures and then end up going back and buying them. So this armor I got from J.C. Cortez and was able to get a really good deal. I asked him for $8 shipped, and he was cool with that. So I pretty much just got him to round out my haul of armor. Not my favorite suit by far, but it is distinctive enough that it will stand out against the other suits that I have. I'm pretty picky about which ones I like, so I'm definitely not a completist when it comes to Iron Man, but I do want to have a pretty diverse collection for his haul of armor. And I do want to get a second one to modify. I do like the fact that it's got an ab crunch, and it's going to look good, I think, for the custom that I want to make out of him. And then moving on, I already had Constrictor, but wanted to get a second one to modify the whips on his wrists. Initially I was just going to remove the whips, and then I was contemplating how I could customize some posable whips. And with that, I did get this guy off of a website for $7.21 shipped, so that was a really good deal as well. So got both these guys for less than 16 bucks. Very good deal. And with that, let's go ahead and move on to the next item. Next up, from Todd McFarlane's Spawn, we have the Creech. Now, like I was just mentioning, with the Constrictor, I wanted to get some posable tentacles slash whips to put on him, and had seen on Figure Realm a gentleman who had modified a really nice custom Constrictor with the tendrils that come on the top of this figure. So I was able to snag this off of eBay. I think I paid just under $13 shipped for him, or about, I think it was about $13.50 with shipping. So not bad. I wouldn't pay much more for this figure. I'm gonna go ahead and take him out of the package and let's get a closer look at him. Yeah, so this figure is pretty much a piece of junk. It's got 5 points of articulation. It has these little cannons that attach to his wrist, but basically just the arms swivel, the waist swivels, and the legs swivel. That's it. So yeah, I guess unless you're a huge fan of Spawn and those series of characters, there's really no reason to get this thing other than to have these nice flexible tendrils. So if you have like a Doc Ock or Sentinels, something, or Constrictor like I'm gonna do, these things would be useful for that. But otherwise I can't even see doing anything else with this figure. He's basically just gonna probably go into the recycle bin once I rip those tendrils off. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next item. Next up we have more army builders. This time these guys came from HasbroToyShop.com. I needed another Baron Zemo to modify into more of a classic looking Baron Zemo with the fur on the shoulders, and also to modify the harness for the other Zemo that I have, so that I can make the pistols actually removable, or put some actual working holsters on that harness. And I needed another A.I.M soldier to turn into Red Skull. And the Hydra soldier, I believe, let's see, I believe that's going to make, I can't remember if I'm at 7 or 8, I believe that's 7. Still supposed to be trading Boog to get me to 8, but pretty sure that's going to get me to 7. I think I have 6 of each already. So yeah, these were, I think they were $20 each, and I got free shipping because you get free shipping after $50. And let's see, then I think I had to pay tax, so it was like 55 bucks, no, 20, 40, 65 bucks, I think, for everything. So pretty good deal. Saved me having to drive around and try to hunt them down. So if you didn't already know, Target jacked up the price to 20 bucks, and Toys R Us is going to be between 20 and 25. I know that the Spider-Man wave was at 25, so if you can get these for about 21 shipped is what they end up costing me, was well worth it. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next items. Here we have the Terminator Salvation Deluxe Harvester made by Playmates. And first thing I can say is this thing is massive. It doesn't even fit, or I'm having a hard time trying to crop my review station, and gonna show him out of the package so you can get a better look. Main reason I got this is so that I would have something similar to a Sentinel, or basically like a more futuristic type of Sentinel. I don't collect X-Men per se, but I think it's going to work really well with Iron Man, or just any mad scientist type of character who creates this massive robot. Probably Justin Hammer would be a good candidate for having this thing unleashed on a town or something like that. So let me spin it around real quick so you can see the back of the package. It's really made for 3 3/4 inch figures, but it's so huge that it'll still work well with 6-inch figures. I think it's 18 inches tall, so yeah, it'll pretty much dwarf anything you know, short of maybe a Sentinel, or I think my Galactus is a little taller than it. Yeah, my Galactus should be a little taller than that. I have the Marvel Universe Galactus that makes sounds. So anyway, yeah, you can see those are 3 3/4 inch figures that are in the claws, and I'll show you how exactly those work. Let's get them out of the package. Now I've got the figure out of the package with his legs pretty much squished all the way down, just so that he could fit on camera because he's so huge. Here we have the figure, legs fully extended, so you can see his entire height in comparison to the Marvel Legends Yellow Jacket on the left and the Marvel Universe Yellow Jacket on the right. So you can see just how massive, if you were using this for your Marvel Universe figures, it would be an extremely huge robot, but I still think it looks great with Marvel Legends. And just to show some of the features, the arms have these claws that open up and rotate. You can see that, and fit quite nicely holding figures. Very cool. Just to show you what it looks like on the Legends side. There's an arm there. That works out really well. They won't fall out. Nice spring-loaded action there. There we go. And let's see. I'm not going to do full review. There's a few good reviews already up on YouTube, but the cannon does swivel, and you can fold it back behind him. See if I can show what that looks like. So you can have it completely hidden from view if you want, and you can have him, aim 360 degrees. It does not aim down. This is the only drawback, and it does have a firing mechanism. Spring-loaded rockets. It only comes with one rocket, unfortunately. Let's get him back up. The legs fully extend all the way down and back, so you could get him in kind of like a running pose if you wanted to. And these arms move all the way up and down, and then they rotate down here, and you can have them rotate back if you wanted. And then the claws rotate and close, and they're nice and tight, so you can actually get them to grip, say like a figure, and holds it pretty easily without falling out. So that's very cool. And yeah, all the joints are, well, the legs and the shoulders are ratcheted. It's got great range of motion up like that, and down, and then they rotate 360, and the shoulders rotate 90 degrees in both directions. They don't turn out at the shoulder, which is only downside there, and then the claws fully rotate at the end of the arms. But very, very cool figure. Extremely glad I got him, and he is pretty expensive. The cheapest one I saw after I got this one was like $85. I can't remember if that was before or after shipping. I think it was with shipping. And so you're going to look at probably well over $100 for this guy. And yeah, it's hard to find one still in package. Somebody in the community at first found out about this. One of the customizers had this loose, and I think he sold his for like $120. So that's probably about what you're gonna end up paying for it. All right. One more thing I forgot to mention is he does have lights that come on here at the top. Wish they'd given it a way for it to stay on all the time. I can see, most kids hit it and forget about it and then leave it on and the batteries die. But there might be a way I can rig it or it'll stay on. They're not super bright, maybe in the dark it would show up a little better, but just another very cool feature on an already awesome toy. Alright, hopefully you guys liked the video. You hit the like button, share with your friends. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I always love hearing back from you guys, so please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later.